and Sweet Crown 19 gets a pretty decent start. He gets ahead of Flip Flop Fish 4, who's getting attacked by Honos on the inside in the turn 1, but it's Flip Flop Fish who I think will make it ahead and just ahead of Honos. There's a little bit of contact though, and a few drivers are dropping down positions. There's a big contact in the back. Psycho Sane on the inside, and I think it's going to be a good overtake, and Usami Final try to hang it around. Oh, looking on the inside a little bit, but nothing doing it. Psycho Sane very easily making that move. Flip Flop Fish is very close to Sweet Crown 19, and he gets ahead of Sweet Crown 19. He's overtaken him, and there's almost contact. It looks like there actually might have been contact on the... Very slight contact, because Sweet Crown 19 actually has dropped back a little bit from Flip Flop Fish. Now that the overtake has been made, if they keep this positions as they are and there's no overtakes, who's going to pit first?
It's going to be close. No, not close enough though. But they're very close. The gap is about 0.2 of a second.
And here comes Sweet Crown 19. He is rather close to Flip Flop Fish, but is that tire wear killing him into making an overtake? Let's see what he can do. They're going to get close.
He goes for a look.
And I think he's going to go on the inside into the chicane, and yes, he will.
Again.
He locks up again.
He locks up again.
Here goes Flip Flop Fish, and he keeps the position, but they're going to be relatively close coming up to this flat right-hander, and I think Sweet Crown 19 is just about side by side. They're going to be very close into the tight. And there they go, and this is proper stuff still. Sweet Crown 19 looking like a bit of a Sebastian Vettel out there, but on the inside he locks up again, and he's really breaking late, and Flip Flop Fish keeps the position. Radius for Sweet Crown 19, and they're going to go into turn 1, and it's very, very close. Is going to be able to make a move. Will he make it happen? And will Flip Flop Fish be able to defend? No! Sweet Crown 19 takes the lead of the race.
Locks up again.
He did lock up again. Flip Flop Fish almost went into the back of him, and it's going to be very close onto the flat right-hander. And let's see what Flip Flop Fish can do. It's going to be the final few turns to make it happen and to possibly get back into the lead of this race. Will he make a look on the outside? And he's going to look around the outside. Yes. That's outrageous. Oh, my goodness. No, they're still side by side. And here comes Sweet Crown. Oh, they're going to squeeze him a little bit. And now Flip Flop, I think they make contact. And he pushes Sweet Crown 19 off track. Sweet Crown 19 will rejoin ahead of Flip Flop Fish 4. Very personal in the final few turns. And here comes Sweet Crown 19 coming around the final turn. And oh no! Is there going to be contact? And oh, there is big contact. And what will happen here? Who's going to get ahead? And it's going to be... It's Sweet Crown 19. He has a 5-second penalty for gaining a penalty. And Flip Flop Fish, on the record at the moment, is going to win the race. Psycho Sane is faster in Sector 1, now coming on Sector 2. He is going to set another lap. We'll see what he can do. Flip Flop is on an outlap right now, actually. He might have time to get around for another lap. In fact, I think he will get enough time. And so is Sweet Crown 19, but I don't think Sweet Crown 19 is going to make it. He's a little bit too far back, and that might be a blunder by the Ferrari. And then Sea Freeze goes faster than Flip Flop Fish by thousandths of a second. It's thousandths of a second. I believe it's 6 thousandths of a second. No, 5 thousandths of a second faster.
He went quicker than Sweet Crown, not Flip Flop.
Sorry, Sweet Crown 19, still 5 thousandths of a second faster than Sweet Crown 19, and he's alongside Flip Flop Fish 4 on the front row of the grid at the moment, and Sweet Crown 19 is trying to come around to set another lap. Only 30 seconds to go if he timed this well enough. And then it's second fastest for Psycho Sane. Now Sweet Crown's all the way down in 4th. Now there's only 20 seconds to go. Let's see if he can make it around the corner. I think he's just going to make it, and he'll set a final lap. Will Sweet Crown 19 put it on pole position, as he will get another lap in? That was very, very close. Qualifying is going to end now. Sweet Crown 19 in the Ferrari. DRS activated into turn 1. Let's see what he can do in Sector 1. Through the slow, caved-in hairpin. Now, coming around the final few turns, the penultimate turn and then the final turn, and he runs a little wide on there. I think he's still good to go. Let's see what this time is going to be by Sweet Crown 19. And it is going to be... No, he went slow. What happened for Sweet Crown 19?
Tire compound. He's on the softs, not the mediums. It would have entirely just...
I'm just interested, but I'm just surprised why. Maybe he realized at the last moment that he was on that tire. I'm just, why go out again? Maybe just scared him a little bit.
I think it was more of just practice, considering he didn't get much of a run in that entire session. But it would have made his race a hell of a lot harder being on the hard.
Coming on, and it's time to bring the action. And a good start for Flip Flop Fish as he gets little wheel spin as Psycho saying it's going to challenge him in the turn one. But it's going to be Sea Freeze who gets his good run out of turn one, and he gets ahead of him. And it's going to be the Ferrari of Flip Flop Fish who stays in fourth position, but now getting challenged by Psycho Sane, and Sweet Crown 19 gets ahead of Psycho Sane into third position. And now it's going to be Flip Flop Fish though who stays in the lead of this race. Sea Freeze keeps it, but Sweet Crown 19 will get challenged by Psycho Sane to the hairpin, and I think he might dive on the inside. He's going to look at least, and no, now he's going to try around the outside, and oh, there's contact from Sea Freeze and Sweet Crown 19, and there's contact again. The hairpin seems generally okay for most of the drivers, as now it looks to be Chaos who looks to get ahead of Psycho Sane in the Red Bull, going on the inside into the chicane. He cut the corner a little bit, now pushing Psycho Sane off track a little bit, still side by side through that turn. Now getting pushed off a little bit is Chaos from Psycho Sane, and a lot of cars going through, and now through on the outside is Chaos.
Oh, contact!
Oh no, and oh my goodness, huge crash! And what has happened there? Sweet Crown is out of the race!
And Connell's gaining on Dempsey. Speed Kills is back a bit overtaken by Sea Freeze this time now. The front wing damage definitely isn't helping Speed Kills.
And look at this! Oh my goodness! That had to be on purpose! As the two drivers go into the wall, and Speed Kills 3 went right off the track and has taken out Sea Freeze and the Alfa Romeo, and that is unbelievable. But here comes Flip Flop Fish, and he will win the German Grand Prix and at the moment take the lead of the championship. Here comes Psycho Sane around the final turn, and he will cross the head in second. Here comes Mitch. What will happen here? Nothing. And Honos. Actually, Honos. And it's Sea Freeze who gets a good jump on Flip Flop Fish, who I don't think might have been expecting as we go into turn one, and all drivers so far all good on track. I think somebody went wide. It looks like it might have been a McLaren who went wide. Here he comes around the outside. Will he make the overtake before the turn? And yes, he will. And Chaos has gone past Flip Flop, but again, how much longer will that be? Look, and he's going to go on the inside, and this is outrageous. Look at this. He's going to go side by side of him. Here comes Flip Flop Fish. They bang wheels a little bit, and it's going to be Chaos who tried to make a blast lawn dunge. And here comes Sea Freeze around the final turn. He will win the British Grand Prix in the Alfa Romeo, and Flip Flop Fish will finish in second, and Chaos is going to have a spin, and he's going to crash on the start-finish line. He's going to cross the finish line and win it, and Sweet Crown 19 will come across in fourth, and Element 10 in fifth, and then Honos in sixth.